Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Popcorn and Coffee Table Talk. I'm your host, Jesse. With me, as always, Jay. How are you?
Good. How you guys doing?
In the booth, Colin. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
So today, just a little heads up on where we're going. I totally got clickbaited. That's something that happened. We're gonna talk a few things.
Hurt?
Huh?
Did it hurt?
It got. Oh yeah. Physically, it hurt. We got Ezra Miller news. We got J Flack news. We're also going to do a Reddit Knows Best again later. So that's kind of where we're at right now.
Okay.
How's life been?
Good.
I just mentioned it pre-recording. New hat.
Yeah. Week's been easy going. Feels like been able to stay at home in the evenings and just relax. And
That has not been my week at all.
Yeah, those are nice weeks.
What about you?
Just been a little chaotic, but not too bad.
That's good. So yeah, I was looking to do research for some of the stuff we were going to talk about today, and I came across the headline for an article, and it was an MSN news, so it was just straight off like Yahoo or whatever that is. Robert Pattinson out as Batman. And I bought it, and this is impressive clickbait because obviously we know the state of Warner Brothers and all the crazy, stupid stuff that they've been doing. And so I initially was like, no, you're kidding me. I was super excited about the next Matt Reeves movie and to see where they were going to go. So I clicked on it, read the article. They got me good. They were just talking about how Robert Pattinson will be out as Batman after Matt Reeves' trilogy is up.
wow.
Well, we already knew that.
Wow.
So
That's terrible.
I thought you were gonna say hey, Robert Pattinson came out as Batman. He is actually Batman. He came out.
I wish there was a real Batman. But typically clickbait doesn't work, that's okay, whatever, okay. But I bought it hook, line, and sinker. I felt like a largemouth bass on that one. That wasn't even a pun. That was just the fish that I chose to go with. I should have said crappie. Big old crappie. In other news, Top Gun Maverick has passed Avengers Infinity War in box office.
That's impressive, but I have to ask: is that No, yeah, never mind. No,
It's impressive, isn't
yeah.
it? It's still in theaters right now. My dad asked me the other day, he's like, is Top Gun still in theaters? It is.
How long did Infinity War run through theaters, and then how long has Top Gun been in theaters?
That's a good question. Top Gun came out in end of May.
Okay, Infinity War I know came out at the beginning of May. It came out on Free Comic Book Weekend.
Yeah.
So, and then I don't know how long
They've probably had a similar run, if I had to guess.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what came out after Infinity War. But they were still doing 3 movies a year. That was in 2019. So what came out after Infinity War? Black Panther?
No, that was before Infinity War. I don't remember.
Anyways, that's an impressive feat. And way to go, Tom Cruise. Way to go. Round of applause. Good job. We're proud of you.
Miss Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Probably.
I think
Now that you mention it. I have nothing else to say about that. That's just super impressive, though.
Yeah.
It really is.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
It's
We need to see more movies like that.
You know what we don't need to see?
What? Tell me.
An Ezra Miller apology video.
I don't know if he put it out a video. I definitely know that it was just a interview or whether it was, I don't know, remember what it was.
He offers an apology. Do we accept it, though?
Do we accept his apology?
No, we don't.
Sure, I'll accept it.
I will accept his apology about as quickly as I'll accept Will Smith's apology.
I'll accept his apology knowing full well that between now and when The Flash comes out, he's going to fall off the wagon again. Because this is what DC was waiting on. This is what Warner Brothers was waiting on. They didn't want to scrap the Flash movie. They're like, no, he's going to come out and issue something between now and next year when the movie's supposed to come out. So they're loving this. Have to be. That being said, a month from now, he's probably going to kidnap another kid and shove him full of LSD and then just go off the rails again. Mm-hmm. Because they are crazy.
They?
Ezra Miller.
Oh, okay.
Hey, gotta be respectful of his pronouns.
I don't.
Their pronouns.
Such a losing battle. I'm trying to keep up. With
It's
that
really hard to do. It's really hard. Ezra, we're proud of you. DC,
stuff. No, we're not.
we're even more proud of you.
We're not proud.
I support you guys. You know who else I support? Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck getting married again.
Wait,
Again.
didn't they just get married like 4 episodes ago?
Again.
They
What episode
just-
was it? It was literally like 2 months ago.
It was like 4 or 5 episodes ago they got married, right?
I think it might have been announced that they were getting married,
I could have swore they
and
were
then they
officially
actually
married.
had the wedding.
Regardless of it, they are officially married yesterday. So we're happy for you guys. Ben, I know Casey didn't go. He didn't celebrate with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a family feud?
Bad blood. I don't know.
Ah.
Casey's kind of he's a character. He's out there a little bit.
And Ben's not?
Eh.
It might be
Let's
more
play.
than drinking for Casey.
Let's play who's the most stable party in the relationships. None. Have you seen Marry Me?
I would say Ben Affleck is probably more stable than Jennifer Lopez.
Probably. When he's not drinking.
Yeah. Oh, even when he is.
I'd say his highs and lows are a little more compressed. Just give him a bottle of something, throw him a pack of darts, he's good.
Pack of smokes, he's in there.
He'll hold it down.
Golly, there are too many images online of drunk Ben Affleck. Back tattoo Ben. Did you see the trailer for Enola Holmes 2?
No.
Did you watch the first one?
No.
Oh, you never did?
No, I didn't watch it.
Come on.
I'm not that big of a Millie Bobby Brown fan.
Had Henry Cavill in it.
Ah.
He played Sherlock.
Well.
Now they got you.
It wasn't a terrible movie. It wasn't a great movie.
No, I remember you saying you liked it. I just didn't. It
I
was
don't
one
remember
that
liking it.
I'm pretty sure you said.
Maybe I did. I don't remember. I really don't remember it.
You were like, I remember you gushing over Millie Bobby Brown. You're like, she's amazing.
She's
She
actually-
does such a fantastic
She's
job.
actually not at all in anything, I would argue.
She's got so much charisma.
She's her most charismatic in Stranger Things when she's as charismatic as a board. She's as charismatic, not as Leonardo DiCaprio, or... Crap, what's her name? From Titanic.
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet. But the door that she floated on at the end of the movie. She is not a good actress.
She can't be that bad.
She's pretty bad.
She does good, and she does the role in Stranger Things. She does well, and because she's supposed to be awkward,
She
'cause
doesn't have to do anything. Yeah. She's not doing anything in that show.
I'm pretty sure I
Truly.
remember you saying she did a good job.
The nice thing about what we do is that we could go back and check the record books. I don't ever recall.
Well, no, because this was all off the record, so I have no physical proof.
Well, then you're lying. I don't remember. I would, if I could honestly
That's all
say yes, I
hearsay.
remember her being good.
I remember you recommending the movie to me.
Enola Holmes.
Yes.
I do not. Well, you sure it was me
Yes,
you were
it
talking
was
to?
you.
I don't remember that.
Well, I thought it was you.
That movie left
Maybe it was
zero
them.
impressions on me. Maybe it was the other me. Regardless, she in an interview, and this is the point, that was never the point. She has one of the most important, influential moments of acting in her entire career in Enola Holmes 2.
What did she like say the line?
Have you seen anything with her in it that wasn't Stranger Things? I'm sorry. Now
No.
I'm stuck on this.
No.
You
Oh, wait, no, I saw an episode
Godzilla?
of CSI.
Godzilla
Wait.
King of Monsters? Godzilla Kong versus the King of the Kongs?
What is he saying?
Have you seen anything?
I saw an episode of CSI that she was in when she was really little.
That doesn't count. She's not good.
And it might be the most important moment because she's got a larger role in this one, where they're giving her a little more freedom with the lines. Because it's not a real high bar to cross at this point in her career. So
It's a Netflix movie, so.
I don't know.
I have no faith in Netflix anymore.
That, it's a bold statement, Cotton.
They're not putting anything out that is worth watching other than Stranger Things.
Which you binged the day it came out.
Yes.
Netflix?
I think Netflix needs to go to what all the other streaming platforms is doing and release it weekly.
That might help. No, I don't want that anymore, though. We're only getting one more season of Stranger Things. Just give it to us, and then let's call it a day. Let's just be done with Stranger Things.
That's what they said. And then it comes out, and everyone, it's going to be the most watched show of 2025 or whenever it's coming out. And then they're going to be like, oh, we're going to do another season.
Do you want them to keep doing more?
No, I wanted them to stop after the season 3.
Exactly. Luckily, it's still been good. To an extent.
They give us that character that grabs our heartstrings and pulls us in at each season.
Yep, they get you. You know who's a phenomenal character actress, though?
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis. Davis.
Davis.
Davis. Viola Davis. Where are you at on Viola?
I like her. I mean, I liked her in The Help. I liked her in... I thought she was good in the Suicide Squad movies.
Think so?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I feel like she plays the same thing in everything, though.
What's that?
Just Viola.
Oh,
Whether she's playing... What was that character's name? Suicide Squad.
I don't remember.
She's in all DC. She's everything DC.
Agent something. Sergeant.
Agent Cody Banks. Anyway, she's going to play the villain in the Hunger Games.
The New
Prequel.
Hunger Games.
Something. I can't remember what the rest of the title is. Ballad of Songbird and Snake or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Have we talked about this already?
I don't know. I remember watching the trailer for it.
It's a prequel. Did you watch any of the Hunger Games movies?
Yeah.
You've seen them, surely. You've seen them.
Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately.
But it's like a prequel telling the story of President Snow's character. So he's
So wait, Viola Davis is playing President Snow?
She's playing essentially.
No, that's a twist.
You're telling me that Donald Sutherland was a woman?
No. I'm telling you that in this prequel movie, Donald Sutherland's character, Snow, President Snow, is not the president, but he's a young man. It's because it's happened before.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
So she is the villain now that he was in the other movies.
Okay.
So this is an election movie?
Do we need this? No, because he's a young man, so I'm assuming he's got to go into the games. Somebody's got to go into the games.
Yeah, but is he like from the 1st district then?
I have no idea. Do we care about this?
No, I didn't like the other movies, so...
Why? And maybe we have talked about this because I think it goes back to a lot of like, okay, now they're going back and telling us a story about a villainous character in Cornelius Snow. I don't know if that was his first name, but now he's got to be the hero. You know, so we have to feel sympathy for this guy who later is a terrible, terrible person in those movies.
So he lived long enough to see himself become the villain. Big whoop.
Wow, good pull, good pull. But that is a problem with modern cinema.
I'm trying to glorify the villains.
Like trying to make the villain so sympathetic that we don't look at him as a bad guy, just a misunderstood guy. I hate it.
Well, if they're going to keep rolling with this, they should just give Adolf Hitler his own series and be like, he's just misunderstood.
Come on. He just wanted to tell other people what to do. I think it's useless and silly. You brought this next one up, though.
Yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home is getting another re-release
Another.
with 11 extra minutes of unseen footage.
And this is a theatrical release?
Yeah.
Another one. They've already
It says-
done this once.
It says re-release, so I'm assuming theatrical. I'm assuming that's what it means.
Yes.
With 11 extra minutes. Like, what? Is that one scene?
What is that 11-minute scene?
And the release before was just back to theaters, and that was it.
Yeah.
Correct. It was another push to push it over the record-breaking.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they re-released it.
Maybe they show Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire going back to their respective universes and...
So, Andrew Garfield?
Or yeah. Who did I say?
Tom Holland.
Oh.
He was already in his. Maybe we see a Uncle Ben from another universe.
I got clickbaited by some Spider-Man related article talking about having Miles Morales in there with Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland. And there was like actual professional looking artwork done of it
Oh yeah.
with actors like in place and everything looked legit. It was the kid from Stranger Things that we were saying should be
Oh yeah.
I could
Miles
totally see
Morales.
that.
They had his face photoshopped
Yeah.
in there so well it looked like it was legit.
I could see that. That wouldn't bother me at all. He's about to age out of that role though. I think he's still just young enough. If you wanted to use him, you could, but he's about to age out of that. Unfortunately, clickbait. I'm right there with you. I'm sympathetic to your plight of
Can't believe anything you see online, people.
nothing.
Not even us.
Not even. We're holograms. Not even Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck married again. Again.
Nope.
Again.
I don't believe Ben Affleck's sober.
That's the big takeaway.
It's a ruse.
Paparazzi, please give us more images of sober Ben. For every image of you show us drunk Ben, show us sober Ben. You know?
They don't exist.
They have to.
No.
The only other thing, while we're just on the topic of re-releases in theaters, down there, the number 10, but Avatar is getting re-released in theaters. Again.
Oh my god.
Again. This may be the third time Avatar's been re-released in
I
theaters.
say that one's been a few times.
And not only are they re-releasing it in theaters, Disney Plus is going to discontinue showing it on the platform. So if you want to watch it, essentially, you have to go to the theaters and watch it.
That's stupid.
Not a bad move. I mean, that's going to get, if people want to watch
I mean,
it,
it's a
but
smart move, but it's stupid. Why are we doing this?
I don't know.
Just give us new stuff. I'm just over it. Was that, like, really, truly ever a thing 8 years ago? All these re-releasing movies in theaters.
They started, so the only movies they started re-releasing, which in theaters was like cinema classics for their anniversaries. Like they re-released Casablanca, they re-released Princess Bride.
Okay, but that's different.
That's fine because, you know, like our generation, we didn't get to see those movies in theaters. So that would be something that'd be like, oh, that'd be really cool to go see in theaters.
But
or
that's
during
such a-
COVID, they re-released they were re-releasing movies. They released Grease at the drive-in. They did a bunch of stuff.
Speaking of which, Grease is getting re-released in theaters like next month. But that's all just
That's
in
like
honor
tied
of
to-
Olivia Newton-John.
yeah,
So
okay.
That's different.
Oh, okay.
That I respect. Or even re-release. Hey, here's a new generation who hasn't seen Jaws.
That's
in
a
theaters.
yeah, that's a cinematic.
But
like,
that's a
something
cinematic experience.
Yeah.
You're like, here, yes, I will even pay to partake in this. Not just, hey, you remember that movie that came out 6 months ago? It's barely out of theaters yet. Okay, we're just gonna re-release it again. Here's a extra deleted scene that would have just wound up on the Blu-ray special features anyway. It's so. I've got zero words. It's just a power.
Tasteless.
It's a power move. Is all it is.
It's tasteless.
Tasteless. I hate it, especially with stupid movies like Avatar.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
You gonna go watch it?
No.
Oh.
I don't care that much.
Oh, I'm just baffled. I'm baffled.
Hey guys, are you tired of being single and alone? I was trying to go with something. You ruined it.
You can't just out of the blue throw this stuff on us. I would, because in my mind I'm like, that was so good. That was perfect. Yes, I should have gone with it. Where were you going with that? Where was that gonna go?
That's what I was wondering. Like, let's see where this is going.
That was a showstopper. I'm not gonna lie. Those ad libs you do sometimes are perfect though. Hey guys.
But no, seriously, are you tired of being single and alone? Head over to Tinder because right now, if you want to date a green monster, She-Hulk is on Tinder and I believe is blowing record numbers for likes and stuff on there.
It's like 10 million.
Yeah. Her profile is getting tons of views. So
So-
she's not going to be single long.
Get in while you can, because she's not going to be on. Swipe left while you got the opportunity. I don't know which way's the right way. You're
I
supposed
don't
to
know.
swipe. Fiona is on Tinder.
Yep.
Yeah. That was funny. Good. Is that what your intention was?
Yes, that was my
Okay,
intention.
okay. That was good.
It's ridiculous.
Again, it's a marketing ploy.
I have no idea what any of this is.
They
I've
created
heard nothing about it.
You know what Tinder is, right?
Yeah. I know
They
what
created a Tinder account for She-Hulk.
Like a real world.
A real-
account.
And her name is Fiona.
No.
No, he just...
Her name's Jennifer Walters.
Is this just a Shrek play? Is this?
I'm calling her Fiona because she looks like Fiona.
Yeah, she does.
Ugh. Stupid stuff. Stupid stuff. Before we go any further, though, I think we should jump into a little known segment that's becoming very popular online.
Is it, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Little segment we like to call Reddit Knows Best. That was mine.
I was thinking like from Tangled, Mother Knows Best. Reddit knows best.
So these are movies that, scroll up. The 10 most nerve-wracking movies ever.
Wow.
10
okay.
most nerve-wracking movies ever. These images are interesting to say the least. So we're gonna jump right into it, with the first one being 2019's 1917. That's not confusing at all. Okay, so we gotta figure out if we agree or disagree with these 10 movies from Reddit on whether they are actually the most nerve-wracking movies. Correct?
Yeah.
And then based off what we say, we will either affirm or deny Reddit as a whole. That's millions of people, but I would say we have that authority. So was 1917 nerve-wracking?
It was definitely heart-pounding. I remember watching it and stuff, and the entire film, like, it's ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. The beat. Like
Yeah, okay.
It's very intense.
Did you watch it? Can you at least testify as to whether heart-pounding is synonymous with nerve-wracking?
It's in the same ballpark, but not quite the same. But I guess it's coming from the same place. Sort of like an anxiety almost.
Yeah.
Would cause the heart pounding of the thriller side. Where this almost makes it sound more horror themed, like nerve wracking, but I guess that's the same.
Yeah, I don't. We're gonna give them the first one.
Yeah, I would
We'll say
yeah.
nerve-wracking, but you're on thin ice, Reddit. That's all I'm saying. Number 2, 2018's Hereditary.
No.
Nerve-wracking?
No.
Garbage. Vomit inducing.
You don't think it was nerve-wracking at all?
It was boring, and then it was disturbing, and then it was laughably bad.
What about the clicking noises?
Annoying.
What about
I don't know that
decapitation?
Could kind of see it was coming.
Okay. So not nerve-wracking. What about the end?
Disturbing.
I mean,
Not exactly nerve-wracking, but just disturbing.
Okay, I would agree. That's a lose. So they're 1-1 so far. Whiplash of 2014. That would be J.K. Simmons and Miles Teller.
I don't think I've seen that
He's
one.
a orchestra drummer. Never seen Whiplash? That's one I recommend. You should definitely watch Whiplash. It was directed by what was his name? I can't remember. I listened to an interview with him and everything. Young guy, young director. I'll look it up. We'll talk about it later. But yeah, I would say Whiplash. I'm the only one who can officially attest to whether this movie was nerve-wracking. I would say yes, it was also more along the lines of like a heart-pounding kind of thing. Not if you're saying nerve-wracking is leaning more towards a horror element. Neither one of the movies that we agree are nerve-wracking are actually that. But
It feels like it's angling towards a fear response. Nerve-wracking. That's just my thought.
I don't know if I would personally put it in. I agree, it is fear response. I don't know if it always necessarily categorizes as that. But well, I guess it
Kind of
does.
falls into
It'd
thriller.
have to.
Yeah,
it would have to.
yeah. But not every fear response has to be necessarily a horror film for nerve wracking. Like 1917 is not a horror film, but unless you count the horrors of war as horror. But
Horrors of War. Listen to this guy. Okay, no, I would agree. So we're gonna go with they're 2-1. Free Solo 2018 is a documentary.
I love this documentary.
You've
This is
seen
one of my
this?
favorite I've watched it like 2 or 3 times.
Wow.
It's great.
But is it nerve wracking?
No. It's so the guy in it, he like climbs mountains without ropes. Like a free
Yeah,
solo is.
I've seen his interview.
It's
with,
crazy to see him like climbing and stuff, but it doesn't make me nervous. If I was out there, yeah, I would be nervous. But it's really great documentary, though. I do recommend it. But no, it's not nerve wracking.
A lot of people are saying it's nerve wracking because you think he's gonna fall. Do you think he's gonna fall the whole time?
No, because he's talking on the side. It's not.
So not nerve wracking. All right, sorry, Free Solo. What about 2010? Ryan Reynolds stars in Buried.
I've never seen this movie,
Really,
but I can imagine being buried would be nerve wracking. So
the concept is he's like a contract driver in Iraq or something like that, and he gets buried alive. Yes, I remember it being kind of slow and a little boring. But I would agree with you. Get buried alive. That's nerve wracking. I don't care what you're doing. Scary. So yes. 2017's Mother.
it's mother.
Mother. Jennifer Lawrence and Javier Bardem star in Mother, which I'm pretty sure is an allegory for Mother Earth.
Oh, okay.
It's a weird one.
Never seen it.
Interesting movie. Psychological thriller, I would say no. We're going to say thumbs down. Reddit, not nerve-wracking. Requiem for a Dream, never seen it.
Never seen it. No.
So, it didn't wreck my nerves. Sorry, lose. The Descent, 2006. That's a good movie. That's a good movie.
Who's in that one?
I'm not sure. No one famous. I think it was a lower budget movie, but it's about like people who go into the middle of the earth or down into caves, and then there's creatures or things down there. Sure, nerve wracking. It Follows.
I didn't watch that one either.
Yes, we'll give it to you.
Okay.
We'll give you that one. I have no idea what that is.
Owning
Mahoney. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Sorry, go ahead.
Philip Seymour Hoffman plays Dan Mahoney, a gambling addict who can't stay away from the casino.
Oh. That plot.
I was thinking that was going to be a slave movie. Like a 1800s, like, slavery film.
Okay, but listen to this. So many Reddit users agree with Roger Ebert. 13 Helens agrees, called the movie great and nerve-wracking. Nobody 17 seconds. Oh, that's the user.
This film is
That's,
like an extended panic attack.
if this movie actually feels like a panic attack, that would be nerve-wracking. So, we're going to give them that one.
Okay.
Sicario. Good movie.
I didn't watch that one either.
Good movie. Sicario, Emily Blunt plays. It's a ton of Josh Brolin, Benicio del Toro, Daniel Kaluuya, Emily Blunt. Like, that is an all-star cast for a movie. Sicario, you should watch it. That's one you should watch. I never watched the sequel. Emily Blunt wasn't in it, but I think Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro were. Don't quote me on that. About drug cartels, so sure, nerve-wracking. I wasn't even paying attention to how many were wins, yeses, and nos.
Overall, they at least hit 50%, if not slightly higher.
You know what, Reddit? We'll give you that one.
I can have that one.
We'll give them that one. Good job. Proud of you guys. You really pulled it together. I don't know about you. I like that segment. That's really fun for me.
Yeah. I do.
I do.
You did
I do. Oh, man. National Treasure 3 script being sent to Nick Cage.
Do we need another one of these?
I say yes.
I love those two first national. I love the first two National Treasure movies. I'm curious as to where they're going to go with this one. I'm thinking it's going to have something to do with reparations.
Aztecs.
Yeah. He's like gonna have to go back in time and be like, see, we need to reparate the...
Oh, gosh. I would say yes. I absolutely want another one. I think those other two movies are fun and just good. What I don't think we need is a National Treasure series coming to Disney Plus.
No, that I'm not
That we
looking
don't
forward to.
need at all.
Are they gonna bring Join Voight
Join Voight
back for this?
probably not.
Why not?
It's kind of played out. He was pretty heavily used in the second one.
Yeah.
Ed Harris?
Ed Harris died.
No, he didn't.
In the second one, yes, he died.
Oh, I thought you meant real life, and you terrified me for a second. Don't you ever do that.
I got him. I clickbaited him.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's twice this week.
You've
The
made me
fish are
very
hungry,
sad.
man.
Yeah, that's fine. Sure. He may not even agree to it, though. But he's also Nick Cage, so he probably will.
Anything that glorifies Nick Cage, he's about.
So who's going to be the big bad guy? You had Sean Bean in the first one. One of your favorite actors.
I like Sean Bean.
Ed Harris in the second one. Also, he's a good actor. Who would be the villain in the
Christopher
third one?
Walken.
No, he's too old.
Robert Downey Jr.
That's good. That's good. John Voight.
No, John.
You pit father and son.
No.
Yes, come on. You...
No, boo.
Bring Johnny Depp in.
Ooh.
Uh,
He's like a French collector. French art collector.
yeah.
Just let him be Jack Sparrow eccentric.
Yes.
As an art collector.
Yes.
That could fly.
And he's just trying, but he's willing to do shady things to get what he wants.
I like it.
That's an interesting concept. I like where we're going with this. We should write our own third script and send it to Nick Cage. Nick's like, I like yours, but these guys over here, this one's really good, and I've always wanted to work with Johnny. Nicolas Cage. He plays two characters, the hero and the villain.
I like it.
That would be prime Cage.
That would be right up the alley where he's currently kind of residing at
He's
in his
in
acting.
a meta state with that one that was about himself.
Yes.
But what, like, American Secret? Like, what could they
Ooh.
go after for this? Because the first one, it was they stole the Declaration of Independence to find...
Just go conspiracy and say that the government's been cloning people and they cloned him, and now he has to fight the clone version of himself. And
Yeah, you
the
make it
whole-
very like Area 51-esque kind of stuff.
like the deep state cloning stuff.
That's a good idea.
That would be interesting.
Or the whole moon landing. You could go with the whole Apollo moon landing.
Yeah.
Being a fake. They could try to uncover the stage that they filmed it on.
No, he's got to go back
Yes,
and
they
like
did.
try to correct something because with the last one he was like, "Oh, your father was a
His grandfather was killed
slave
Lincoln.
owner or whatever." Oh yeah,
Killed Lincoln.
yeah, that's what it was.
His father was a slave. They could do that route.
They could do.
And then he has to prove that his family didn't own slaves because they're actually Irish.
He's actually related to Neil Armstrong, and everyone else is trying to say that the moon landing was fake. So he's got to go out of his way to prove that the moon landing actually happened.
But it didn't.
Exactly. There's the drama. He actually has to go to space to prove it. Because Neil left something up there that he's got to bring back.
Who they casting as Elon Musk to get him there?
Ooh, Elon.
Just like,
He was in Iron Man 3. Come on, just bring it back.
Yeah, that's true.
He's super obsessed with going to Mars, though.
yeah.
Anyways, moving on. Idris Elba said in an interview that his daughter auditioned for the role of one of his daughters in the new Beast movie.
Okay.
Have you seen the trailer for that?
That's the African Plains one with the lion.
So it's just he's a dad and he's got two daughters that are with him. His actual daughter auditioned for the role of one of the daughters in the movie, and she was turned down. This is a studio note saying she was turned down because they didn't have enough chemistry. And Idris Elba was like, "Are you kidding me? She's my real life daughter."
That's terrible.
This is stupid. Why not just say she can't act? And
That's probably what it was.
yeah, they didn't want to say that. So, like,
That's
No.
worse though.
I would think so. Yeah.
It'd be better to just straight up tell him, like, no, the acting just wasn't there than, no, you guys just don't have chemistry. It's your kid.
That's so funny. I'm sorry. That sucks.
Excuse.
Mr. Elba, whatever your daughter's name is, I'm sorry. That's unfortunate.
Well, I'm sure
But
it's something Elba.
I'm sure. I don't know what her name is, so I'm not just going to make it up.
Bonnie Elba.
Bonnie.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That is funny. Unfortunate, but funny. We've just got through the section of The Office where Idris Elba's been on it.
Charles Minor.
Yep. Did you watch the first R.I.P.D.?
I did.
You did?
Yes.
Kevin Bacon's in it.
Yeah. Oh, really? I forgot about that. It's been
He
a
plays the
while.
bad guy, yeah.
I
Kevin
watched
Bacon.
like when it first
Yeah.
came out. So.
Ryan Reynolds, Jeff Bridges, Kevin Bacon. And it's... Do you know what it is at all?
It's like Men in Black, but ghosts.
But just, yeah.
Yeah.
Are they ghosts?
They're aliens.
No, they're ghosts.
Are they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Like,
it's
they're
called
straight up either send them
R.I.P.D..
to, like,
Yeah.
hell or purgatory or something. That's what they do. Yeah, they're getting the sequel ready. I did not think that movie did well enough to
No.
earn a
Not
sequel.
at all.
That movie was dumb.
It's 10 years. They came out like 9 or 10 years ago.
So dumb.
Why are
though.
you making a sequel now?
This makes
Not
no
good.
sense.
No. No. I chuckled at a couple parts.
I had some funny elements, but as a
it's-
movie as a whole,
No.
not worth it. Man, that's unfortunate. Looking back though, Ryan Reynolds really has some stinkers in his history. His eyes.
I would 100% agree with that.
Yeah, he's definitely had some misses.
So do you think he's got more good ones or more bad ones?
I'd say around 50-50.
Where are you at with Ryan Reynolds?
I'm 50-50.
Wow.
Not that big of a fan.
Oh, there's that trailer I was talking about. Anyways, Ryan Reynolds, 50-50.
He wasn't in that movie, no.
50-50?
Yeah.
Cameo?
No.
All right. It's been pulled up.
The Ryan Reynolds catalog.
You got to go back to the early stuff. Golly.
I can't read that.
How old is he?
He's not young.
He's been around forever. Okay, that's TV stuff. TV stuff doesn't count. TV movie. He was in an episode of Touched by an Angel. I don't know if that's true or not. TV. Okay, he did the National Lampoon stuff early on. The Harold and Kumars. Those are all bad. I think he knows that.
Yeah.
He liked it, but...
Blade Trinity.
Okay, which was also bad. That third Blade movie wasn't any good. Amityville Horror.
Oh, he was in that one? Oh, 2005 version. I
Yeah.
watched that one.
Yeah.
Just Friends. That's a good movie.
Smoking Aces, not good. Oh,
No.
I don't
Definitely
know what
maybe.
half of these are.
No.
These are like cameos more than they are in
X-Men Origins Wolverine.
bad. Proposal's good.
Proposal.
We'll give him
Buried.
We'll give
He was in Buried.
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 That's
He's buried.
he's buried, but he plays a giant mole man. He's burrowing. Green Lantern.
Bad.
Everybody knows it's bad.
Change Up bad. Safe
Yes.
House was.
Safe House is good.
Yeah, it was okay.
Safe House is a good movie. I didn't know he was in Ted.
Turbo. That was funny.
Turbo's fine. Never watched Voices.
A Million Ways to Die in the West. I didn't watch that one.
Not good. Man. Deadpool. Okay. Even if you don't like the movie, everything he was doing was there. And it's just like from 2015 on, it's just Deadpool related things.
I didn't watch the Pokemon.
Detective. Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, that's a good one. He was in Hobbs and Shaw.
I didn't watch it.
Six Underground, no good.
He played Norman Rockwell in a Taylor Swift music video.
What? We gotta look that up. Oh, we gotta look
He
that up.
played Norman Rockwell in "You Need to Calm Down" by Taylor Swift.
What are we
Can
doing?
we watch that, Colin? I know we can't have the music on the pod. Maybe we can watch it afterwards too.
Yeah, I can pull it up after.
Free guy,
Guy.
fine.
Was Six Underground any good?
No. Red Notice,
I didn't watch it.
whatever. Adam's Project. You say Six Underground, Red Notice, Adam Project. It's the same. He's the same character in all of those movies.
So he's not 50-50 with his movies. People love him. But
People
why?
love him for Deadpool.
They liked him before Deadpool. I know a lot of people, everyone raved about Ryan Reynolds before
Because he's
that.
so charismatic in real life.
Well,
And we all know, yes, fun fact number 11, he met Blake Lively on the set of Green Lantern, which flopped, but they're happily married ever since.
at least
Yay.
they're married.
You hear that? Ben?
They're married again.
Have you seen it is funny though to watch them like on social media, some of the tweets they tweet to each other. They're so mean to each other.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, like not like and not intent Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, I thought you
Lively.
were talking about J-Lo and Ben.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no.
oh man, that's
Like,
going to end
they'll take a picture and Ryan Reynolds will like with their kids and stuff, and he'll be like, "Oh, I'm here with like two of my favorite people and Blake."
Yeah, they definitely got a special thing going on. Good for them. You don't see that very often. Or maybe you do. I don't know. I don't pay that close of attention.
Not in Hollywood.
Tim and Faith, you're doing good things.
So what you been watching?
We watched Creed 2 last night.
It's a great movie.
It's phenomenal. Like, it really, really is. From start to finish, that movie is just great. Mm-hmm. From the acting to the directing and production is just incredible. The score is perfect. It's perfect. Ludwig,
Von Beethoven.
no, I can't remember his name. He's a newer composer, but he's really, really good. But he's got a lot of hip hop influence as well. So he can do the classical stuff and blend it so well with a lot of hip hop, which also suits the Creed movies perfectly. Michael B. Jordan and Tessa Thompson are just flawless. Even Drago.
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren, who's not a good actor, does a lot with very little in that movie. And a lot of it's the way that the script is written. There's very little dialogue in a lot of scenes, and it's just you have to act. Mm-hmm. And it just everybody pulls it off. Oh man, it's such a good movie. One of my like top 5 what I would consider almost a nearly perfect movie from every angle. And emotionally heart-pounding. Other than that, nothing much.
No.
Nothing much.
Yeah, I think I mentioned last week we'd started watching Only Murders in the Building with Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
We just finished. We're almost done with season 2. The last episode comes out on Tuesday. Great series. I really like it. There's a lot of language in it, but other than that, it's a really good series. It's funny. It's like a comedy, murder mystery type thing, so it works.
So it's about murder, though.
Yeah.
So is there any like graphic?
Yeah. The
crime scene.
The first season, it kind of shows some stuff like with the murder. The second one, yeah, the second one it is too. But typically it's like just the same because there's only one murder per season, and they're just trying to solve it. So
do they solve it or do the police solve it?
The first season they solved it. We're gonna find out here in the second season what happens.
You been watching anything, Colin?
Not this week, no. I was looking through some movies, trying to figure out one to watch, and one I had settled on was this one called Unsane. Mostly just because it was shot almost exclusively with an iPhone 7.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to see how the shots look.
Wow.
How old is this?
2018.
Okay. I remember seeing this before. I've never seen the movie, but I remember seeing about it. Oh, it's Soderbergh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll probably watch that one either tonight or some point this week.
Oh, that looks good. You have to let me know.
The other one was called Lock. It's got Tom Hardy in it.
Oh, Lock with an E.
2014.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch that one?
I remember seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
I remember hearing about
That's
it.
one of those movies that's kind of like a claustrophobic movie too. we talked about that Buried movie, because I think almost the whole movie is just like him in a car by himself.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to watch, is see how they take that premise of just one actor in a car for the whole thing and see how that is.
Dude, it's a lot of legwork for that individual. He's all about that kind of stuff, though. Tom Hardy is. Because it was either right before that or right after that, he did the one where he plays like twins. I can't remember what that one was called.
I don't remember.
But he plays a gangster, twin brothers, and he plays both of them, and it's just like he likes a challenge, I think. That's good. Yeah, let me know what you think about those.
Yeah.
I started watching Prey on Hulu. I was really into it. It was really cool. That main actress does a really, really good job. And it was one of those movies that I was watching by myself. And I got about 40 minutes into it, 30, 40 minutes into it. I was like, Vera's going to really like this movie. I should probably wait and watch it with her. So as soon as we get an opportunity, we'll watch it, and then I'll let you know what I think.
Nice.
I have a feeling I'm going to really like it, though.
Yeah, I saw a trailer for a movie a couple years ago. It came out called The Lighthouse. It's got William Dafoe and Robert Pattinson in it.
It won some awards, yeah.
Yeah, it's all like black and white. I was like, I kind of want to watch that. So it is an A24 film, so I'll let you know. But
yep, kind of Hereditary. You're the one that puts yourself through that kind of drama.
What are you talking about? You showed me Hereditary. You were like, hey, let's watch this movie.
Yeah, but you made me watch Uncut Gems.
I didn't make you watch that.
All right.
Liar.
Pretty sure you did, because you covered it on the pod. So he had to watch it to break it down.
No, actually.
No.
It was funny story. We used to blackmail people into giving us reviews.
Oh, that's right. It was Moses, wasn't it?
That was the only way we would watch that movie. Oh, and it wasn't worth it.
So you want to redact your statement that I made you watch that?
Redacted.
Okay.
Redacted.
Stricken from the record.
Anything else?
No, that's all I got.
You got anything, Colin?
No.
Why don't you park the car?
All right. If you like what you hear, head over to YouTube. Please like and subscribe. You can also check us out on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. Go ahead over to Instagram. You can follow me at JahazielGood, Jesse at Popcorn and Coffee, and Colin at ColinBG on Instagram. DM us. Let us know what you think. If you have any suggestions, topics you want us to talk about, hit us up.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.